Hi, my name is Virginia Sanz, and this is my technology integration project. I'm going to be working with the concepts of perimeter and area. My audience are the 4th grade students in my class. The objectives are perimeter and area, and the technology I'll use is a Nearpod, ThingLinks, and Google Apps. The learning theories I've incorporated are the experiential learning, ARCS model, social development theory, and multimedia principles. Experiential learning, I've decided to start with a hands-on activity. Then the students are going to be able to explore the concepts before we get into the teaching. Then we're going to go into the ARCS model. I have a Nearpod that's going to grab their attention, make them think about the relevance of these concepts, build some confidence with the practice. The zone of proximal development concept is present throughout the lesson because I want the students to feel confident and growing in their skill. So I'll be scaffolding with them so the problems are growing in complexity. And the multimedia principles that were important while I was designing this were coherence, contiguity, and segmentation. So we're going to start the lesson with a whole group exploration. The students will receive several shapes, squares, and rectangles with different measures, and they're going to have to compare them, finding for similarities. And this is just the exploration stage, so this is the experiential learning part. After that, I'll ask them to reflect about their findings. They're going to share a ThingLink. They're going to take a picture of the shapes and how they organize them and record themselves with the video with the reflections, and they'll post it on Google Classroom. And I think this is also related to the experiential learning theory. This is something that students will do individually on their iPads. Now, for a whole group instruction, I decided to use a Nearpod using a live session. And I think this is part to do with the social development theory and multimedia principles. And I will show this Nearpod after we finish this presentation. Lastly, the application part is when the students are going to create a similar problem to the ones that I show them on Nearpods. They'll use Google Slides and they'll share it through the Google Classroom. That's also part of the multimedia principles application. So let's see what's the Nearpod like. This is our Nearpod about perimeter and area. I decided to start with a video. I'm going to show you a sample.
He's a bit of an outsider. He's on edge today. Then again, he always seems to be that way. And if you want to know what he's all about, at the length of all the sides.
And that's just a sample of the video, and then you have a cat for area also. And the kids like this video. And this is the slide where you're going to see what's the formula. Perimeter are all the sides of the shape. Or at some real life scenarios where you'll need to find the perimeter of shape, and I want them to think just practical things that they may use, putting a ribbon around a box, I don't know, borders. And the cool thing about the Nearpod is that every student can type their answer in their iPad, and then you can see what are their answers and their participation. Now I'm going to go with problem solving. This is from Khan Academy. Sorry.
What is the perimeter of the figure below? So down here we have this figure, and we are asked to find the perimeter of this figure. Perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of a shape. So in this case, if I were to walk around the outside, or maybe a human's too big, if an awesome little ant was to walk all the way around the outside.
Now this is the definition of area and the formula we use. I'm also asking them to think about real life situations when area might be useful and relevant for them. And this is something I want to start them to think is that can two shapes have the same area but different perimeters? And this is like a poll. So once the students start answering, you'll see either the yes or no is winning. This is another problem with area and perimeter combined.
Mike built a rectangular dog pen that is 21 feet long and has a perimeter of 78 feet. What is the width of Mike's dog pen?
And after that demonstration, we're going to go into practice time. Draw quadrilateral with an area of 36 units. And this is on Nearpod, every student can draw and send their work, and the teacher will see it on a panel, and then we can share it. And this is a quiz that I prepare with 4 questions for the area and perimeter and the exit activity. After they finish this, the students will create a Google slide with a similar problem to the ones I sent on the quiz, and they'll share it to the classroom, and then I'll assign students to solve them and exchange. I'm very excited about this product. I'm gonna work on it next week with the students, so hopefully I'll have some feedback. Thank you.